Here is a Rbioko, whatever it is, humidifier model KC-BI08 or B108 or BL08, who knows, the font is not very clear. I got this to use at work. I of course have much nicer vintage humidifiers that I can use here at home. But I got this to use at work because my office is exceptionally dry. It stays very warm, but it stays somewhere in the range of 15 to 20% humidity, which is horrifically uncomfortable for me. And I even had some of my colleagues complain about it who know nothing about HVAC and humidity levels and so forth, because it's that bad. Last year I had one of those little Honeywell units in the office and it didn't really do a thing. So I got this one this year. This is a bigger one. Hopefully that outputs more water quicker. No idea. You know, it's kind of hard to buy these things nowadays and have an idea what you're getting, because there's no, like, the concept of buying something because it's a good brand is kind of out the window, because it's getting to the point where you don't even recognize half the brands out there, and they all pretty much come from the same place, if not the very same factory anyways. So it doesn't make much difference. This is bad lighting here. Let's try over here. Stove behind us, that should be better. So let's open this up and see what we have here. Okay. We have a document. It's kind of a cool icon here. Need any help? Please feel free to contact us and we will reply within 1 working day. But if it's a broken day, forget it. Let's see if there's any funny stuff in here. It doesn't look like it. It seems like it's written pretty well. Tips before use. Don't place on carpet or towel. The fan vent is located on the bottom of the humidifier base. So they're saying to put it not on the floor. I've never used one of these ultrasonic humidifiers before. I've only used the warm mist ones, which you want on the floor because the mist rises, and I've used the evaporative ones, which I don't think it matters where you put them because of the way it puts the humidity in the air. What? Do not set up on the highest setting for working all night. Otherwise there will be water around the humidifier because of high air humidity rather than a leakage problem. Then why have the high setting if it doesn't work? Whatever. Okay. What on earth is this? Oh, it's a cleaning brush. Okay, that's kind of cool. So, foam. Allegedly that is a 6.5 liter capacity. Well, it doesn't look like 6.5 liters to me, but whatever. pour water here? Okay, I won't. Don't worry about it. So this is what the base of it looked like. And what that does. I guess that's the fan input there. Oh yeah, it only pulls 25 watts. That's extremely efficient. I would think if it was some funny shaded pole, that would pull 25 watts or more by itself. Alright, well, let's go ahead and fill this thing up. The cord is very thin, but it's only drawing 25 watts, then I guess that is satisfactory. It's pretty average length cord. Nothing incredible, but not terrible either. This is the fill hole, nice and big, so I can put it in the bathtub. I'll go ahead and fill this up and we'll come back on the video. I filled it up, so I'll go ahead and put this back on. It's got a nice rubber seal on the top. Goes on easy enough. Well, that's not very good. Okay, I guess it just has to go very tight. Alright, so I guess that's got to fill the bottom of it. Maybe once the bottom area is full, and then you fill it again. Maybe that's the 6.5 liters, I don't know. It just seems very small to me. I find it hard to believe that that's really 6.5 liters. Okay, let's plug this in. And from what I understand, this should start working pretty much instantly. It's not like the warm ones where it's got a warm-up time. It's got a light apparently. I feel the ear moving. I see some vapor coming out. It's not very much. Okay, that's all the way on. There it goes. Seems to just kind of stop. I mean, it is coming out, but it's so very faint. And then it kicks on, and then it's kind of gone. So the variable control is not very good at all. Well, it certainly seems to work. And I can see the vapors falling right to the ground, so I could see now why they tell you to put it higher up. I suppose if this was on the floor, I could also see, you know, this could eventually accumulate water. And my hand got wet just from keeping it there for a minute. So I could see how if this was sitting on the floor, you could get, you know, the floor could get damp if it was running high all the time. This probably should have just been going like straight up or something. I don't think that's adjustable at all. Definitely some noise to that fan motor. It's not what I would call silent. The vapor output is very inconsistent. Kind of like goes in and out. I don't know. Well, we'll see how this works. It's got a lot of use at work, so that'll be a good determination of how well the machine operates, how effective it is.